Alright, everybody. This is, of course, the fantastic and amazing Nick Dutch today, and I am going through the process of giving you the gift of my time, the gift of a fun and uplifting tarot reading to make you feel fun and interested in life and happy and bubbly and giggly and enjoying all the things that the sunshine and the season of May can provide you with, because that's what is nice. And I hope you're happy. I am a full-time professional tarot reader. This is the very same deck I use when I'm working at the moment at this time in my life. I've been using the Book of Thoth tarot deck now as my main reading deck for something like 10 years. Initially I started out when I was working professionally to use the Golden Dawn tarot, which is great, but sometimes you need a bit more I would say precise and descriptive artwork in order for you to get your interpretations right. So, bear with me a second please. That is what I am doing for you today. A 3-card tarot reading on a day when I'm feeling good and tranquil and relaxed and happy and everything is fun and positive and uplifting. Here we go. Just something to make you think. Obviously there's going to be like more than one person watching this video, so although we like to think that everything is just about us, it isn't. It's about everyone else out there. So today's reading is going to be sufficiently vanilla, sufficiently appropriate for everyone, for you to hopefully use it to think things through about your life and times on the face of this planet during this three-dimensional existence that you're currently going through, or fourth dimensional if you include time as well. First card. I like this one. 2 of Swords. Labeled as peace, coming out reversed. What's so important about it? Because I see that it's not only labeled as peace, but if you just look at the top half of the card, doesn't that remind you of a peace sign? Doesn't that remind you just like, you know, chill out, time to get on, time to get on with people, time to not think about why you're different to other people, time to think about why you're the same as other people, to focus on your similarities in life experience. And it came out reversed, maybe because you're not doing that in its totality. Maybe there's something about the way in which you're thinking about other people in your life path, which is just like not working well with you, not resonating well with you, not helping you to get to where you want to go. Alright? Sometimes the problem is external, sometimes part of the problem is internal. Now don't go into this whole sort of like, oh my god, I'm a terrible person sort of thing, because you're not. You are a person, and you've got all of the baggage and issues which makes you a human being. Which means that we've all got work to be done, every single one of us, about everything that, you know, happens in our day-to-day life. So think things through, take it nice and easy, and work out where your thoughts and feelings are wrong. Now we've gone to a Staves card. Okay, obviously the Sword card deals with the elements of conflict in life. The Staves card dealt with sport in the old days. Okay, proper old days. We're talking about centuries back, long before the 1700s, when people like Alphonse Louis Constant helped to change the meaning and make it much more to do with what eventually became the Wiccan movement, whereby the 4 symbols of the tarot are used in a different way within a ritual setting to convey different meanings. But here it's a minor arcana card, therefore it's dealing with regular day-to-day human life. It's not dealing with matters of the spiritual contemplations. So why would the Victory card, why would the 6 of Staves be turning up upside down? I'm tempted to use the phrase, you're doing it to yourself, from that famous Chumbawamba song from way back in the day. Okay, you're doing it to yourself. What are you doing to yourself? You're holding yourself back. Why are you holding yourself back? Because you've got fear, you've got issues, you've got baggage, you've got concerns, you've got stress holding you back, you've got other concerns in your life which is to do with your day-to-day existence, which is stopping you from thinking things through about how you should be interacting with other people's ideas. Now, it's not that other people's ideas are wrong, but they seem wrong to you. It's not that your ideas are wrong, but they seem wrong to other people. And it's just a question of being like, you know, like in the story The 3 Blind Men, One's holding the tail, he thinks that the object is a rope. One's holding the leg, he thinks the object is a tree. Another's holding the trunk, he thinks it's some sort of like fire hose. Okay, because none of us have clear perception of everything at all. That's why the analogy of the three blind men is very useful when talking about why we are thinking things through incorrectly and how we're responding badly to complicated situations and so on and so forth. Okay, we don't have complete full perception. We have our five senses, but we've also got our cognition, which can sometimes play tricks on us. Alright, the mind has lots of, positives about it. It's got your best interests at heart, but it goes about it the wrong way because we react based upon fear because we're trying to avoid terrible things way back in the ancient times when we were running away from tigers and lions and all the rest of that. Things were different and we needed those instincts, those fears in order to keep ourselves alive. Okay, using trauma, so to speak, as a means of self-preservation. Do we need that as much now? Think it through, get mindful, be aware of where your thoughts and feelings really are, and recognize that a lot of them come about not out of choice, but out of the function of the brain, of the function of the mind. It's not necessarily appropriate to a peaceful, tranquil life in which you're getting on with people as you agree to. And this final card here in your 3-card spread, the Prince of Swords. There is a conflict component to it, just as there was a conflict component in the Peace card. The Two of Swords are reversed, but that was reversed. The Prince of Swords is upright. But the Prince of Swords is a bit like a sadist. It wants to inflict pain so that he can gain. Why would that be coming up? Are you in a dark mood at the moment? Have you had some dark moods recently? Have they been affecting how you perceive and understand what's really going on about you? Is it putting you into a state whereby you feel you want to alpha up over everybody? And if so, why? And if that did happen, in what way would that actually help you to build cooperation and efficiency when it comes to your working life, your business life, your social life, your family life, your relationship life? Okay? Just something to think about, and I'll see you in the next lovely video. If you've got some benefit from this video, don't forget to like, favorite, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. If you get plenty of benefit from my videos and you appreciate my effort in trying to put out a video every single freaking day, then there is this thing called super thanks, which is kind of like as if I was a street performer and I had a hat laid out in the road there and just like put a few coins in there if you appreciate what I'm doing. That would be very good, because if that helps out the channel, it helps out me. It therefore makes it justified for me to put time and energy and stress and the rest of it into making content for you. And I don't want to keep it just as daily tarot readings. I want to do much more with the passage of time, and some form of inspiration will suddenly appear to me and I'll have, this will be a wonderful thing to do, and I'll get lots of interesting feedback. Yes, I've had interesting feedback before. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Chill out, relax, listen to the message of today's reading. It could be important to you, and I'll speak to you again soon. God bless.